So this is a new scene. Put a little notes over here. So we're gonna go to File, Project Window. Here we are. You know, ball animation project or something, right? New. And I'm just gonna put what I want to put. 25. Ball animation. Accept. And it's done. So we did that. On the W drive, I'm gonna put this folder 2025. I'm gonna actually put fall 2025 MTSU ball rig. Inside of it, there's gonna be a couple of things. This is the rig itself. This here is the actual Photoshop file, so you can change the colors, you can change the logo, etc, etc. This is the actual logo that I made. So you need to first place the rig, Control C as in Charlie. Since I made the new so Documents, Maya, Projects, here it is, the new project directory. Double click it, and Scenes, Control V as in Victor. I pasted it in there. Source images to place the textures now. So here's that folder. This folder where, you know, it's going to be on the W drive. You go copy and you go grab it. Textures, you grab this, Control C, and Documents, Maya, Projects, Fall 2025 ball animation, source images. See, Maya Projects, or Documents, Maya Projects, Fall 2025 ball animation and source images. Control V as in Victor. We paste it. There you go. And if you choose to want to customize the texture, maybe like put different colors. So this is the Photoshop file for it, and I made it accessible so that you can go in and change the colors, right? This is the UV for it. If you change the logo, which you can, just be very mindful that see, I have it selected and I have the auto select turned on. I have show transform controls. You can see the little pivot anchor point, right? That it has to match exactly to these specific UV lines right in the middle in order to match it so that it continues over here. If not, there's going to be a massive gap. This one too, you count how many UV lines and you go straight down. You touch this middle line right there. It has to be this line. You literally count it and you go down, boom. That's how you can replace all the textures. The textures have to be about this size. Otherwise, it's just going to be too big or too small, right around this size, if you want to make your own textures or logo. So I'm giving that option. So you have some creative freedom. You can change the colors for all of this, blah, 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 blah. Obviously, you have to know some Photoshop. Don't mind these little masks, layer mask. So I did take the time to make them for the students and whatnot. The rig itself I did not make. Anyway, so that's that. So that's blah 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 blah. That's that one. Okay, I'm gonna go File, Open, and as you can see, current project. Here we are. Here's the rig. Open. Nope, don't save. Here we are. Boom. I'm gonna go into the Hypershade. This seems to be it. I click on this. I click on that. Attribute editor. Right now it's telling me to go to the default, which I do not want. Folder. This is so set to default. Why is it? Source images for this right here. Here it is. Open. If you do not see it here, you select this. Here's the name. Right click. Refresh swatch. You hold the right click, you refresh swatch. You can kind of go in like this. It may update, may not. You can go make the thumbnails bigger or smaller by holding Alt and right mouse button. But it's not updating. Anyway, but it's there. So that's how you do that. Okay, so roughness, blah 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 blah. That's all good. We're good for that. Okay, so that's only 7 minutes, and then we did that. Preferences. You go here, but before you even do that, turn this on. This is the auto keyframe. This here is your preferences specifically for the time slider. 24 frames per second, playback start end, and you could just put 50 and 50. That's literally just for this. And this can be changed in real time, so it's not a, you know, only here and now type of a thing. This is critical. Playback 24. I've had every semester I'll have several students that still forget to do this, and if they animate off of this being play every frame does this. See what it's doing here? Like blah. Versus 24. If I play it, see? This is normal. Again, if yours does this, this is not normal. 24 frames per second. Update view for all. All basically means that in all panels, it will show the animation moving. That's what this is. This is by default. It's going to continuously loop. And then that's it. Yeah. In case, if you haven't done so. So that's all of it. And just do that. Alright, so that's just under 9 minutes and 36 seconds. I guess that's about it for this one. So please make sure to watch this. I made this just to be, you know, helpful and whatnot, because in case if some students are still not 100% sure about this stuff, meaning the project directory and the textures and all that stuff like that. Alright, bye.